Hey everyone, hope everybody's doing good. So, Georgia was set to wipe all their voting machines clean today, which means that you're not going to be able to get any forensic information off of it, which basically comes down to the hard drive is going to be completely wiped and a new hard drive loaded for the Senate runoff in January. Well, a judge ruled that they had to halt that until further notice. And then an hour later, he reversed that. I wonder who got to him. But another judge has now come in and said, at least in 3 counties, that you must halt, wiping them and loading new software on them. But, the thing is the governor and the secretary of state are refusing to let any investigators in to look at him. And they're both Republican. You people in Georgia, man, you need to recall these two jokers. I mean, I don't know if, they're never Trump, they're closet Democrats. I don't know, but they're a disgrace. And they're doing everything they can to throw this election to Joe Biden. It just makes no sense to me. All these other Secretary of States are rabid Democrats, so they all make sense. Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Michigan, Arizona, Nevada. But 2 Republicans doing this? In other news, Trump is going to the Supreme Court to request that they reverse the election in Georgia, citing a bunch of various information. From how it was explained anyway, I don't think the Supreme Court's going to reverse that. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But so that means it goes to Clarence Thomas, and I'm not sure what the process is, whether he decides the full court's going to hear it, or if the full court's got to vote 5-4 or better to hear it. I don't know, but that's could be interesting. But I from what they were saying, I just don't see the Supreme Court acting on it. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. I think there's much stronger evidence coming down the pike anyway. This is the Democrats' huge power play. This was going to be the election where they solidify their one-party dominance. And make no mistake about it, they were going to do everything in their power to accomplish that. Cheating on the election, that's one thing. But it didn't quite go as well as they'd hoped, because Trump so overperformed and had such long coattails that they lost all these seats in the House. And, they shouldn't get any gains in the Senate except the 1 seat. We're going to have to wait and see on that. But that was part of their plan. The other part of the plan is with the coup. I heard a podcast. This guy was from New Jersey, and he said 1/3 of all New Jersey small businesses are gone. What was New York? 12,000 small businesses gone. San Francisco is going the same. Seattle, Portland, all these small businesses gone. And then you add to it the riots. I think what that is accomplishing for the Democrats is it's destroying the commercial real estate and to a lesser extent the residential real estate market. And it's going to be so undervalued because of all these businesses leaving and these companies realizing that they don't need to have these large office buildings anymore, especially in like downtown Manhattan, that they're going to basically transfer wealth to the billionaire class, because that's who's going to come in and buy all this stuff up at pennies on the dollar. And and they can sit there and wait it out. It's no big deal for them. They are once again enriching themselves and enriching their billionaire buddies. I have said this for years. The Democrats see the middle class as a threat. And the war, although they're always saying the war on the rich and war on corporations, they're always the party of the large donations. The Republicans are always the party of the small donations. The guy that's giving $100 or whatever, well, they're getting 10, 20, 30,000 at a pop, because they're the party of the very rich and the very poor. All they want out of the poor is their vote, because they're not going to get anything else out of them. Out of the rich, they want their money. And the one group that they can't really control is the middle class. And that's what their war is on, is the middle class. And make no mistake about this. A lot of people are saying, half of America isn't going to trust this election. And that's true. But they don't care. They do not care what you think. All they're in it for is the power. And they're going to do anything they can to get that power. And then once they get that power, they're going to do everything they can to make sure that they keep that power. It's going to be, if Biden does take office and he sweeps all this under the rug and these people aren't prosecuted, I don't think we'll have a Republican president ever again. Because I'm convinced these machines are fraudulent, without a doubt. And they're just going to make sure that it keeps doing it. And there's not going to be another candidate like Trump that's that strong that can overcome that, where they got to go to plan B, which is 450,000 ballots with only Biden's name marked on it. It's a dangerous time for us, and actually a dangerous time for the world, because China, Russia, Iran are just sitting back, lipping their chops, because if they pull this off, and make no mistake about it, them three were involved with it. They now have their own little puppet installed, and China will get more aggressive in the South China Sea. Iran will get more aggressive in the Middle East, and Russia, will get more aggressive in Europe. And our economy will take a major, major hit. And that's good news to all these people. A strong America is the last thing they want. All right, thank you all. Have a good day. Bye.